Dear students, now we are going to see the subject renewable energy system. Under that, the topic is types of solar cell. Types of solar cells. Solar cells are classified based on the material used. That is single crystal silicon solar cell, polycrystalline and an amorphous silicon cell, cadmium sulfide, cadmium telluride cell, copper indium diselenide cell, gallium arsenide cell. Single crystal silicon cell that is produced from silicon dioxide, which is reduced into silica with 1% impurities. First purified to polycrystalline form and then further converted into single crystal state. This conversion process into single crystal state is very expansive. The single crystal p-type silicon is obtained in the form of a long cylindrical block is of diameter 6 to 15 centimeter. The block is sawed using diamond cutter to obtain a number of silicon slices or wafers having a thickness of about 300 micrometer. The p-type silicon wafers are exposed to phosphorus vapor in a furnace and then N-type silicon region is formed over the p-type silicon material. The efficiency of single crystal silicon is about 22%. It is most efficient and robust. Drawbacks: it needs a high energy to produce and hence it is costly. It requires high intensity of radiation to produce the solar electricity. Polycrystalline and amorphous silicon cell. This is made by a cost-effective material, but this have a lower efficiency compared to the single crystal silicon cell. The polycrystalline silicon is directly melted, doped with phosphorus and cooked in a desired shape and size. This helps in economy of materials and energy consumption for production of cells. The amorphous silicon cells are produced using thin film technology. These cells are most cheaper than the single crystal silicon. It has a drawback. It has an efficiency is in the range of 4 to 8% and it can easily degrade when used in outdoor applications. The cells are useful for indoor applications only. For example, indoor lighting, pocket calculator, electronic watches and electronic instruments. These are the structure of single crystal and multicrystalline solar cell. The black represent a single crystal solar cell and the blue structure represent the polycrystalline frame of the solar cells. Cadmium sulfide and cadmium telluride cells. The cells are produced using thin film technology. It requires less material. The semiconductor cadmium telluride is vaporized and its film is of thickness 10 micrometer is deposited on a thin layer of 12 micrometer of cadmium sulfide. A barrier layer of copper sulfide is deposited on the top of the cadmium sulfide and cadmium telluride cell. The cell consists of N-type cadmium sulfide and P-type cadmium telluride. Copper indium diselenide cell. It is fabricated by using a thin film polycrystalline cell made from copper indium diselenide. The efficiency is 14%. Here, its property has to remain stable. The manufacturing process is easy. Gallium arsenide. The cell is manufactured by using thin film technology. The N and P types are made up of gallium arsenic material which are grown on the substrate. The efficiency of this kind of cell is about 20%. It has a high cost of production. The cell has high performance in extraterrestrial applications. Thank you.